Oh, you're funny.
It's like I said. Like I said. It's like I said. Do you like my tail? Like I said.
Welcome back to another installment of Iron Rage, the show where Lee Priest and I, and whoever else happens to join us on that day, will vent our frustrations with the world. And Lee, I hear you're going to be coming to the United States, specifically your old stomping grounds, Venice, California. Is that true?
This is true, Dave. I leave tomorrow morning.
Wow.
I leave here at 9:30 in the morning on Friday morning, and I arrive 6 a.m. Friday morning, LA. So I'm going to be traveling back in time.
You are. You're going to be like Thanos and the whole Avenger crew.
I'm going to be like Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
I don't know why I make a hot cup of coffee when I come on this show, because by the time you come on and get ready and change your shirt, it's iced coffee by the time we get on here. So yes, I shall be there at in Venice, and then I'm going to Vegas for 2 days. So you might see me at Vegas. My friend out there, Mike Hammer's a magician, and he toured with Chris Angel. So we're going to the Chris Angel show and like go backstage there, and then we're going to fly to Vegas, but we're going to drive back to show the wife the beautiful countryside of the desert, because it's so much to see, road after fucking road, and you go over that hill and the road goes on.
I've never made the drive from California to Vegas, but if you go to the Chris Angel show and you go backstage, tell Chris you're friends with me, because Chris and I went to the same high school together, and I actually do his diet for him, so we're pretty close.
Oh, I'll tell him.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
That dickhead.
He's a very cool.
Look at me, no wonder I look terrible like this.
Chris and I, this is true. Chris is actually a year older than me. We went to the same high school. We didn't know each other at all. I remember seeing him, but we didn't know each other. And he used to always be doing magic tricks in high school, and people used to make fun of him, of course. And then, 25 years later, Triple H kind of put him in touch with me, and I went out there and we met up again, and we know all the same people. I mean, he grew up like down the block from me. It was crazy. So he's the nicest guy. You'll hit it off well with him. He's super cool. How'd you
pick him out of school? Was he the one sort of levitating through the playground?
That's right. He would levitate, and people would be like, what? People are like, what an idiot. What an idiot. He's levitating. How is he going to make money doing that? Right?
Yeah. Fancy doing magic. That's not going to go anywhere. What's he going to get from ever doing that stupid idiot?
My parents are like, go to medical school. He's not going to make any money doing all those stupid magic tricks. He's going to be doing birthday parties,
And all those people that laughed at him, where are they now?
That's right. Chris has been doing that.
I reckon they're probably sitting behind the desk with species in front of it.
There you go. Right. That's right. That's right.
Talking to a dickhead Australian.
Exactly. Chris Angel has been making money out there for years. I mean, he's got the greatest setup. He doesn't look. It's a very physically demanding show. He does, and he does 2 a night, and I think he does it like 4 or 5 days a week. So it is a rough schedule for him, but he's been doing it for so long. It's like second nature for him, and I
remember years back in the day. This was before Chris Angel come along, and would have been back in the late 90s. I think Lance Burton was one of the highest paid, and
he was
getting like $7 million a year.
Crazy.
At the Caesar's Palace or something, and that was back in the 90s. So the money they can pull in just for levitating and making cards disappear and having things float around. See, I should have stuck to magic. I went to magic school for 2 years and I quit because I figured I'm going to fuck it up, and I hated going on stage. And I thought, no, I'm going to mess this trick up. So when I told Mum I'm going to bodybuilding, she's like, so you give up magic and you're going to go on stage in posing trunks.
Right. It's even worse. Exactly. Were you good? Were you any good at doing any tricks, Lee?
Yeah, I was good back in the day, making things and that. But just in the mind, it's almost like when you get ready for a show and you think you're not going to be in good enough shape, you're not going to do this. So when you're standing on stage alone doing a trick, and I love a sleight of hand and this and that, it's really, in my mind, I'm thinking, if I just mess up one little bit or something falls and drops, they're going to go, ha, we saw how it's done, you fuckwit. So I never sort of pursued it anymore, because my uncle used to run a magic school, so I used to go there. So.
Oh wow! This is what you got to do for us. You got to do next week when we're on the show. You got to do a few magic tricks for us. How about that?
Look, I'll make myself disappear. Ready? Oh, I'm still here.
I see you've been making your tattoo disappear. How are you doing that? What's the trick there?
Oh my God!
oh! That's magic. That's like Eraser.
Yeah.
That's Arnold's movie. Did you see that movie Eraser by Arnold? It's about a pencil and this little thing on the end of a pencil, and he went around fucking killing everyone.
Yeah, no, I saw that. Now, what I noticed the part on top of your forehead is probably been erased better than any of the other parts, which makes it look like that
But
little.
that's probably because up here you probably haven't got, it doesn't go in as deep, whereas on your cheek the ink goes in deeper. So there's places where if the ink's not as deep, it comes out and disappears. Well, it doesn't really come out; it goes into your body to disappear, but probably removes a lot quicker. But also, while I'm in Venice, I'm going to be at Muscle Beach on July 4th. I'll be down there for the Muscle Beach show. And I'm not sure what day I'll be.
Who's bringing you in for that, Lee?
Just my friend and that. You know, Joe Wheatley's invited me to that one down at the Muscle Beach show. Joe Wheatley always puts that on.
Right.
And then I'm not sure what day I'll be appearing at Disneyland. So if you happen to be at Disneyland, I'll be at Star Wars World in Disneyland.
Will you really?
And another day, I'll be appearing at Universal Studios one day. So you never know where you might see me around there. So
Are you making an appearance there, or you're actually going to visit?
Going to visit. Going to visit like a tourist.
All right. Gotcha.
I might come back with a lot new good costumes and masks, eh?
I know. I'm jealous. Maybe you could buy me one while you're there as a gift.
So next Wednesday, if we do the show, whatever day you want to do it next week, I'll be doing it from somewhere in America.
Wow, at a normal time. You won't be 5 in the morning anymore. 6 in the morning.
No.
That's nice. That's nice.
So what was today's topic, Dave? I know it wasn't.
I don't know if we had a topic. Lee, let me ask you a question though. When you go back to Venice, because you haven't been back there in a while, do you get nostalgic? Do you like miss it? Do you say, "Oh man, I wish I was back here again," or are you like, "Thank God I'm not here anymore"?
No, I think you get nostalgic because you go to all the old places where you used to be, and where I used to train with Kurt, and living down there near the beach at Ed Connor's place, and then where I lived on Rose Avenue, just down from the firehouse and stuff. So. You start to think of all the times back then, and you start to think, fuck, where did the time go? When I was in my 20s, and now,
that's right.
Now I'm getting close to 50. Where did those time go to? But I actually like going back because Gold's is one of those places where people who are into fitness and train, you can go back there and you still see the same old faces you saw back in the 90s. Sadly, some have passed away, but generally a lot of them are still there, still training at the gym. So.
Lee, what was the name of that older lady that was there? She always had like a bodysuit on. She was really good looking. She wasn't young, but she was in great shape. Big boobs.
Always really lean in that, wasn't she? She had like really big hair done up.
Yes. Who was that woman?
Yeah. I remember she always used to think she was one of the ones back in the day that first started doing the Smith machine leg press like this. We always used to think it was going to fall off and crush her. I can't remember. Was it a name like Lizzie or something? I can't remember offhand, but
she's been there forever. Every time I go there, I see her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, her and Kent Keane. Remember Kent used to be on the gate?
Yeah.
And the good thing about Kent was he knew everyone's number as soon as they come to the gate. 4, 6, 7, 8, 2, 9. You're in. 8, 9, 2, 4, 1. You're in. It's like he just knew everyone's number. He didn't have to do anything. So
Kent, I saw Kent maybe about 6 years ago. With Bill he was driving Bill Comstock around, and he was in agony. I said, "Kent, you work out anymore?" He goes, "No, I have these terrible shoulders, arthritis. I can't do anything." He goes, "I'm screwed for life." And I'm thinking, I was so depressed, Lee, because I had bad shoulders. I'm like, "Holy, I'm gonna wind up like Kent." I don't know why he never got a shoulder replacement done, but. I mean, because I got my shoulders done. I feel great now. I hope Kent got his shoulders done at some point because he was like so depressed over it, And he was a guy who was always at the gym. He always worked out. He was like he lived the bodybuilding lifestyle longer than probably any person we know. Maybe Robbie Robinson's the only one who's gotten him beat,
Yeah.
So let's talk.
What's today's topic?
Today's topic is guys that claim to be natural. These guys that call themselves natties, and they take. Pro hormones, they take SARMs, they take peptides.
Steroids.
Well, they're taking steroids by indirectly because they're taking the pro hormones. What's with these guys? What's with this whole natty movement? It's so annoying. Whenever I see the word natty, I want to fucking kill people.
It's almost like a vegan, or back in the day when CrossFit come out and vegans and that. It's like, if they are a vegan, if they are a CrossFit, they'll fucking let you know. So I could probably send you, if I went into my Instagram now and I had messages there, I could probably send you 10 messages right off the bat now where it says, "Hi Lee, I'm a 30-year-old guy, been training 10 years, I'm all natty," and blah, blah, blah. Every fucking time. It's like, well, I should write back, "Well, hi, I'm Lee Priest. I'm fucking Houston Hill. Nice to meet you." It's like, why the fuck do you got to put in there that you're natty? Generally, 9 times out of 10, looking at your photos, I can tell you're natty or you don't fucking train.
Right.
Either way, I don't know. Or you got fake gear, one of the two, because you look so shit. Sometimes you don't need to tell me that. And in their Facebook page or on their page, they'll even have natty sometimes in the name. Scott Natty Barrows, or, Simon Natty Smith. It's like, you got to have natty in there to let you fucking know they're natty. Look, I don't care if anyone's natty, because how many times do we hear the thing? I get it 2 at a time. Lee, do you think Michael Hearn's natty? Why is he lying? Look, I've never seen Michael Hearn take gear, so if he says he's natty, he's natty. There are people out there who are naturally gifted, who can train well. I think Michael Lockett isn't, when he came along, he was natty for a long time. No one could believe it. There are people out there who naturally have great genetics and great bodies and can build anything. But anyone today that has the tiniest bit of muscle, like those movies with Van Damme, he was lean as hell, but he was skinny. Yeah. Anyone that looks like that now, if you're in shape, you're on steroids and this sort of stuff. Course. So, but natty would be someone that just ate vegetables and meat, and make sure you're eating the meat with no hormones in it to begin with. So what is it? What's going on behind me here? The cats are fucking attacking the tower like King Kong. So it's like, I just got to, and then like you said, the SARMs, the pro-hormones, even if you took natural test boosters, cat's gone, natural test boosters and stuff like that. So this is sort of almost like a porno. You're getting Lee Priest with a little bit of pussy action in the background.
The funny thing is, in my house, I have...
Granted, it needs shaving.
The funny thing is, in my house, I have the exact same cat tree, except my cat's all white. Your cat's all black. I don't know what that says about our personalities, but
that's because you're a racist cunt.
That's right.
That's what it says.
Yeah. Now,
Palumbo, if it ain't white, it ain't right. My cat climbs a tower and lays that Confederate flag flying right behind my cat. Yeehaw! That's what the Dukes of Hazzard, kitty. Yeah.
Tyler likes your Confederate accent. Now, one of the things that irks me about these natty guys is the guys that walk around with the natty shirts on that say all natty. Now, this is, look, I have guys I train and women I train, and every once in a while you get someone who's not losing weight. And I ask them, hey, look, are you cheating on the diet? Are you sticking to... I'm anal retentive. I'm sticking to it perfectly. I make them write me a food diary, and they're eating sugar-free ketchup. They got peanut butter that has cane syrup, cane sugar in it. And I'm like, you're cheating. You're eating extra food. Oh, I didn't know. That's the same thing as these natty guys. They walk around with the natty shirts. They're injecting, peptides. They're taking SARMs. They think because you could buy them from a website that they're not drugs and that they're not on anything and that they're completely natural because they're not taking shots of testosterone and Deca. It drives me absolutely fucking insane, and it makes me puke. Look, if you're a bodybuilder, don't try to tell us you're natural, okay? No one cares. Even if you are natural, it doesn't fucking matter.
But I think it's almost one of those things, it's almost like, because they might look decent, and when they say they're natty, that's for you to go, oh my God, I can't believe it. You look so great because you're natural.
Right.
It's like these girls with their big fake lips and all the cosmetic surgery done, their fake titties, they go, I'm natural. I was like, okay, okay. Here's the year vaginal rejuvenation. Thank you very much. So, but they'll tell you all the time. Every time I get the email, I always just laugh at, like I said, and smile, because every time I'm natural. I've been training 10 years, I'm natural. 5 years, I'm natural. And this, I'm natural. It's like, you don't need to tell us you're natural. Just say you train hard and this and that. Don't throw in you're natural. We don't throw in that we're taking gear all the time and that sort of stuff. But even if they take like growth hormone to them, that's probably, well, it's not really a steroid, so that's sort of natural. And
right.
Like, if I'm taking testosterone is really from the male body, so
it's natural.
Technically that's natural.
Right. They think if they're taking hormone replacement amounts, it's natural. Right.
Well, for years when I competed in the pro ranks, I was drug-free. Yeah, all the time. I never had to pay for it. My mate gave them to me, so, fucking drug-free. Or is that free drugs? One of the two. Either way, there's the word drug and free, so mix them around any way you want, but that was me.
We live in a very hypocritical world, and I know you hate hypocrites, and I hate hypocrites, and but the message is, no one cares about your slogan. Stop with don't try to depict yourself and pigeonhole yourself into this all natty bullshit. No one believes it. People just get irritated by it. You're better off not even saying you're natural. Just go out there, do your thing. If you don't want to take drugs, don't take them. If you do, take them. No one has to define themselves as one thing or another. That's what irks me.
We have natty shows here that are just, randomly. I think the winners, they sometimes do a polygraph type test or something like that. Nothing spectacular. And I'll go to some of these shows years ago, and I knew at least 6, 7 guys on stage that were trained at my gym that are loaded to the fucking hilt full of drugs doing these natural shows.
Right, but they're the best liars of all time. They believe their own lies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, why are you doing this? Go in a show where you can take drugs and stuff. Why go in shows? But the best ones were when you did see the guys who were super lean, but they were natural, would beat the guy full of gear. I fucking love that.
Because they actually were in shape.
Busting his ass. Busting his ass, taking all this juice, and he comes in a bit watery, and the natural guy fucking beats him.
And then he has a roider agent, beats up everyone backstage. Yeah, I know.
But then it's like, he can't be natural, because how could he beat me? I'm taking all his fucking gear. It's like, he can't be natural? No, that's impossible. Yeah. I'm taking fucking 600 of this and this and that and fucking that. How could he beat me? He must know the judges then. Fuck this bullshit. I'll go do a drug show. But it's like, vegans too. Hi, Lee, I train, this and that. Oh, I'm a vegan though. It's like, I don't care. It's like, it's like everything. Let's just come down to who we are. Hi, I'm Lee Priest. I'm a meat eater. I take gear. I'm this, I'm that, blah, blah, blah. So just tell us everything. I'm gay. I'm LBG2, 2YN, R2D2, C3PO, whatever fucking that is. So it's a new... you got to throw it, because, robots could be gay. You never know. Maybe R2D2 and C3PO were gay, so just add that onto the LBGTQYMX LMNOP, whatever the fuck it is now. I can't even remember what it is. What is it, Dave? Do you know?
There's too many delineations. Everyone's got so many different labels on themselves that I don't know who anyone is or what anyone stands for anymore. I just know that I'm not a natty.
USA. All I see is Trump on TV and his campaign starting up again. That's what we get here in Australia half the time. And now we've got the Ayatollah Khomeini calling Donald Trump mental retard. Why is it if I call someone a mental retard, I'm fucking, mean and un-PC, but when the Ayatollah Khomeini says it, that's okay, isn't it? Well, fucking hell. But because he's got nukes, he can just say what he wants.
I guess, that probably would make him all right. But, well, Lee, enjoy your trip over to the U.S. The next week when we do the show, maybe you can do it from right outside of Gold's Gym, Venice there. That might be a cool
depending, because what time, that'd be like roughly, if we do it at 4 your time, that'd be like 1. Is that 1 in California?
Yep, 1 o'clock.
Depending what day it is, I could be at Disneyland. I could do it with like Mickey Mouse behind.
There you go.
And ask Mickey. Mickey might be natural and a vegan.
Or maybe you could find Winnie the Pooh and Tigger too. Tigger seems like he's on a lot of cocaine or something like that,
Maybe I can find Goofy.
All right, Lee, do yourself a favor. Can you get your black pussy and put it away, please? Because you're really disturbing me.
Well, the black pussy's there, and interracial pussy's up the top there. That's black and white.
Lee Priest in the United States next week. Batten down the hatches, close the borders, tell Donald Trump, keep those Aussies out. I'm Dave Palumbo.
I got a ladder
for another edition of Iron Rage.
Fuck the wall, I'm coming by plane.